basement. Get them in that closet.
As a YouTube enjoyer, I love Iceberg videos, but there's one problem. There's a serious lack of tornado Iceberg videos. Besides the two that the GOAT Sweegle Studios made, there were pretty much no other tornado Iceberg videos that I could find. But today, I will change that with the third tornado Iceberg video. To avoid regurgitating the same stuff that Sweegle Studios went over, I decided to go with this tornado footage iceberg I found on Reddit. And I'm pretty sure most of you know how this format works, but for those of you who don't, the stuff at the top is the most well-known, pretty much public information. Everybody already knows it. While the stuff at the bottom is, well, very, very obscure. But with that being said, let's get started. Dog stops tornado from forming. This video by Various01 just shows this dog messing with this dust devil and just stopping it from forming. It's kind of cute though. Tornado hits house while kids record first YouTube video. This video posted by Jill Antwiller and displays kids making their first YouTube video. They were trying to do the smoothie challenge when they hear the roar, and who appears to be their father urges them downstairs.
Holy crap, Dad, it's like blowing.
Downstairs, move it. Go downstairs.
And as the video goes on, towards the end, the father would actually come back to retrieve the camera. Absolutely Huge refers to that one video that literally everybody has seen by this point. It was posted by Terry Tufferson, and it displays him going up to a CGI generated dust devil and going,
The Lordly Curse!
and then running back into his car. Man fighting dust devil in South Africa. This video posted by Dale Westcott depicts a man just kind of playing with this dust devil before running right through it and possibly killing it. I don't know if he killed it or if it just went over the cement, but it's a pretty cool video. Virgil's chair. This video posted by Not Life King depicts a tornado going through an area. As you can see, this man who was sitting outside seeks shelter, but this tornado seemed to have been fairly strong. But despite this absolute unit of a chair that was just built different stood through it. You can even see the trailer in the back getting thrashed around, but the chair just stood there like nothing was happening. Tornado builds town in seconds. This is just a video of a tornado shredding a town in reverse, making it look like the tornado is building the town. It was posted by your boy Mike 2558. But with that being said, that was the entire first tier of the iceberg. EF0 captured by home CCTV. This video captured by RunchFam1 security camera shows an EF0 tornado come right up to the property. You can even see debris and everything smashing into the ground as the tornado gets closer and closer and eventually passes. Man trips and has a great fall just as 2022 derecho hits. This video uploaded by Sandman Outdoors shows him attempt to bring plants into the house before, well, taking a great fall right on his porch. And as the storm picks up, he proceeds to say, forget this and just go in the house. Earliest known tornado footage, 1933. This video uploaded by the British Pathé depicts, well, the earliest known recording of a tornado, which was recorded in Cuba, and fun fact, was actually a hurricane-spawned tornado. Inside a rain-wrapped EF0. This video uploaded by Tigers9596 begins as an EF0 begins to approach their location. They would then begin to attempt to get around the tornado, to which they'd end up inside or, well, really close to it. The 1991 Luz Buddy Triple Tornado event. The video begins with a group of people recording a stout stovepipe tornado, but as the camera pans over, they would then realize that there are two additional tornadoes. These Texas tornadoes are a really cool piece of analog tornado footage, and this is a fairly classic tornado video within the weather community. That's probably why it sits high up on the iceberg. But with that being said, we are done with the second layer. train conductors hide while an EF1 narrows down on them. This video, taken in North Carolina, seems to be from the lesser-known April 13 through 16, 2011 tornado outbreaks. It was uploaded by Black Shop Rail Productions, and as the title implies, it depicts a tornado beelining straight for them, and they continue to record while the tornado gets closer and closer. While a train car wouldn't be my first thought when it comes to a tornado shelter, it seems to have been all they had. Maybe they could have ran to a ditch or something, but they turned out fine, so you can't really say much about it. But I definitely wouldn't have just sat in the train car and watched that thing come towards me. But nevertheless, it's a cool piece of footage. Man watches tornado form right in front of him. Now this video by NWS Louisville depicts everything what not to do during a tornado warning. My man's literally got the tornado warning, went outside and watched it form across the street. This is, and I can't stress this enough, horribly dangerous. This man could have easily lost his life. Imagine if that tornado was larger than that. Like, he would have been in the vortex. He would have got sucked up. Yeah, don't do this if y'all ever get a tornado warning. Please seek shelter. Don't go outside and record it dance across the street and almost hit you. But in the end, this is just another example of why women live longer than us. James Spann's 2011 super outbreak coverage. This is of course referring to James Spann's April 27, 2011 tornado coverage. This was all aired live on ABC 3340's news network during the super tornado outbreak. James Spann did an amazing job covering this horrible day. And there are many iconic moments such as the Coleman tornado and the Tuscaloosa tornado both being covered and seen on Skycam. This was absolutely terrifying while it was happening, but looking back and watching it again, it's actually pretty cool to see. And fun fact, when I was 11, I watched the entire thing, the whole 8 hours. Earliest known American footage of a tornado. Well, y'all know I'm not gonna be lazy on that mug. I went out and found the footage. Thanks to News 9, I was able to find the video of supposedly the first ever tornado to be filmed in the US. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but apparently the June 8, 1951 Corn, Oklahoma tornado was the first tornado in the US to be filmed. Ducks Unfazed by EF3. This video uploaded to r/weather on Reddit displays some ducks just sitting back and watching the Andover tornado roll through. And as the title implies, the ducks just kind of stand there. Unfazed! And watch the tornado. It's kind of funny. They're just like, oh, look at this. It's a giant swirling column of air. Pretty cool. Breathtaking haunting footage of an EF4. This video taken of the Fairdale Rochelle tornado is well breathtaking and haunting, as the combination of the tornado already being very, very scary with the blaring sirens in the background gives this whole video a creepy vibe. It was uploaded by Ron Favela, and I definitely recommend giving this one a full watch. Beautiful retro Spanish tornado. This video, uploaded by Vortexa, depicts a tornado in Spain, and due to it being recorded in 1994, it has that pretty retro look to it. This is a really cool piece of retro tornado film that I never knew existed. But with that being said, we have gone through the third layer of the iceberg. F3 derails a train. This video, uploaded by Pumpkin Hogger, depicts an EF3 in Illinois derailing the train. Pretty classic tornado video. This is actually one of the first tornado videos I've ever seen. On-air news crew shelters in gas station and interviews other occupants as EF2 hits. This video by CBS 42 shows the moment as the crew caught up in the Graysville, Alabama tornado end up being forced to take shelter in a gas station. You can hear the tornado as it passes, and once it's gone through, the crew begins to interview people who are in the gas station with them. Family hides in basement from F3. This video by Lampo Film was taken on March 13, 1990. It begins as Lampo notices hailing outside, so he grabs his camera and begins recording. But once the hail subsides, you catch a glimpse of the powerful updraft that was about to impact him. But as the footage goes on, Lampo notices debris and will begin to hear the tornado's roar. This will prompt him to quickly take shelter, likely saving his life. As when him and his wife will come out of the basement, they will notice severe structural damage to their and their neighbor Steve's house. Yo, get out. This refers to a video uploaded by J.I. Patel that depicts the St. Louis airport as the 2011 tornado was about to come through. As the tornado got closer and closer, you notice winds pick up outside and people begin to stare and look. Eventually, somebody comes up and yells, "Yo, get out." And this, along with airport staff, will prompt everyone to a lower level in the airport. Dust devil forms during kids' soccer game. This video, uploaded by Sebastian Delacroix Grief, depicts some sort of overseas news coverage covering a soccer game that was interrupted by a massive and fairly strong dust devil that quickly ended the game. Wedge in the Dead of Night. This video by Nolan Kane shows the 2021 Bowling Green, Kentucky tornado as it crept through the area in the dead of night. You can see the lights begin to flicker before completely shutting off as power flashes go off in the distance. This is some seriously eerie footage that just goes to show how scary nighttime tornadoes are. Speeding tornado demolishes barns. This video, uploaded by Colonel Angus 75, shows the Darlington, Indiana tornado just speed through some barns and completely destroy them. Get away from the windows. This video, uploaded by Twister XV Tech. The video begins fairly lighthearted as people watch in awe as the tornado begins to cross Gold Lake. But as the tornado begins to get closer and closer, they soon realize that they need to take shelter. And as the tornado gets closer, people begin to look out the windows, to which somebody says, "Get away from the windows," due to a tree falling right in front of it. Michael goes storm chasing. This video was uploaded by Reed Timmer, but was filmed by the Base Hunters. This video shows a group of storm chasers chasing the Hattiesburg EF4 tornado when, one of them named Michael kind of loses it and has to be constantly reminded by one of his teammates to stop with his antics. I definitely recommend giving this one a watch. It is absolutely hilarious.
You can stop, Michael.
Canada's only EF5. This video, uploaded by Chris Hughes, depicts the 2007 Ellie tornado, which is Canada's only EF5 tornado. This might have actually been like legit the first tornado video I've ever seen. But it's a cool video though. This tornado was very, very photogenic. It's crazy to believe that this tornado was an EF5, but that just goes to show though you can never judge a tornado off of its looks. The Phil Campbell EF5 from half a mile away. This video by Josh TV5 depicts, the Phil Campbell tornado half a mile away. This is a really cool tornado video as you get to see the power of one of the super outbreak tornadoes. This tornado in particular was just built different as it was a machine. But if you want to know more about this tornado in particular or the super outbreak, I have a video talking about all that. So yeah, feel free to check it out. EF2 yeets dresser into a house. This video by Anthony Sabella shows just that, as an EF2 in Virginia will pass through this area and yeet a dresser straight through the house. The EF5 that 100% demolished the town. This video by Weatherbeat would depict the chase of the May 4th, 2007 Greensburg tornado. This video is incredibly eerie as you can only get flashes and glimpses of the tornado, as you can see it grow from a small stovepipe into a massive wedge. This monster would of course go on to demolish the town of Greensburg, Kansas. But with that being said, that was the 4th tier of the iceberg. The Cow Chucker. This video, uploaded by Stormstock, depicts a EF4 in Kansas hitting a farm with cows on it. And as the title implies, a few of them get chucked. Rare multiple vortices footage. This video, uploaded by Vortexa, shows the 1990 Heston, Kansas EF5 tornado. This tornado depicted some multi-vortex features due to it being a strong tornado. This video is actually pretty cool, and I definitely recommend giving this one a watch. Susan, get my pants. This video, also uploaded by Vortexa, shows the classic Columbus, Nebraska tornado footage, as this former threw all tornado safety precautions out the window and sat here and recorded it. Luckily, it would dissipate before hitting him, but some point during the video, he would utter to his wife, "Susan, get my pants." The Smithville Roar. This video, uploaded by The Perfect Puppy For You, shows the Smithville tornado after coming through the area. And you can still hear the monster EF5's roar in the distance. And I'm pretty sure we all know the Smithville tornado was an absolute hammer of an EF5, which just makes this video even more eerie. Tornado Hombre. This video was supposedly recorded by a Vietnam War vet. So if that's true, thank you for your service. But it shows him recording the monster EF4 tornado heading right for him. Luckily, as the tornado got closer, he would take the correct precautions and take shelter, likely saving his life. Sadly though, his farm will be destroyed. But according to this dude, although it being a tragic event, they seem to have recovered. And since this video was taken in 2010, I'm pretty sure they're doing alright today. Mark Kobalinski and his dog. This video, uploaded by First Hand Weather, depicts a man recording a fast-moving tornado in Jersey as it heads towards him. Luckily though, he and his dog would take shelter, and as they emerged, they saw all the damage in their neighborhood, and they got to see the violent tornado that had just rolled through. I definitely recommend giving this one a watch, as it's surreal. It gives you the first-hand experience of being impacted by a tornado. Chandler, Go Back, is referring to a video uploaded by Ryan Chandler and was taken during the April 27, 2011 Tuscaloosa tornado. As Chandler and his buddy chases a tornado, they end up closer and closer until eventually they end up on a highway directly in its path. Chandler's buddy would tell him to go back, and this would likely save their lives, as the tornado would go directly over the spot that they were in. Dead Man Walking. This refers to a video uploaded by Scott Guest 67 of some raw Gerald tornado footage. The Gerald tornado has the reputation as the dead man walking, as it would do the signature dead man walking formation, which originates from a Native American myth that if you see it, you're about to die. This footage is just eerie, especially knowing what it would go on to do, as it would grow from a small rope into a massive wedge. It would then destroy 40 homes, sadly taking the lives of 27, including 12 children. High-end EF4 filmed from parking garage. This video by Rammer Jammer 88 starts out as they begin filming the Tuscaloosa tornado as it heads right for them. As it got closer and closer, they would then seek shelter inside of the parking garage. Luckily though, the tornado seemed to have narrowly missed them, but this was a serious error on their end, as if there's a massive EF4 tornado headed right for you, please don't sit there and record it and then go in the parking garage last second. Storm Chaser's car window shatters. This video, uploaded by
The GOAT! The GOAT!
shows Reed and his crew about to intercept an EF3 west of Aurora, Nebraska. Just as they begin the intercept, the winds begin to pick up. Luckily, the Dominator held up and stood its ground, but the window did not, shattering on the side of Reed's face, cutting it. This whole sequence is actually a part of an episode of Storm Chasers. The Kentucky Horror. This video, uploaded by Jolie Callison 6768, depicts the Mayfield tornado as it creeps through the dead of night, only being visible through lightning flashes. This video is absolutely terrifying. This is definitely another one that I recommend watching, as hearing it with the sound is an experience. Footage that made Ellie an EF5. This video by Cousin Deadly shows the Canadian Ellie tornado tossing houses. This changed its rating from EF4 to EF5. Texas Sheriff chases EF4. This video by Vortexa shows a sheriff chasing the EF4 Pampa, Texas tornado. This video is absolutely dope, and the sheriff probably didn't even know that he just recorded one of the most classic tornado videos ever. Andy Grabelson's Philadelphia footage. This video by Severe Studios showcases Andy Grabelson's tornado footage as he would film the Philadelphia EF5 as it formed and raced across the street and eventually morphed and condensed into a massive wedge. Although not being super old as it happened in 2011, this is definitely going to be a classic tornado video in about 20 years. Family speeds to escape violent EF5. This video by Cassie White shows her and her family driving to escape the Rainsville EF5. I don't recommend watching this video, as it's very distressing as there are children crying in the background, wondering if their home is going to get destroyed or not, as the monster trails behind them. Polish guy films a tornado pass right over his house. This video by Stefan JF depicts a man in Poland watching a tornado pass over his house and throwing all tornado safety out of the window. World's most obtuse storm chaser makes all the wrong decisions. This video, uploaded by Vertical Velocity, shows a group of chasers on the Chickasaw 2011 Oklahoma tornado. One of the chasers will make some questionable decisions and put them right in the path of the tornado and say that they're fine when they obviously weren't. Luckily, the other two were like, nah, we need to back up, to which they did, saving their lives as the tornado would pass right over the spot that they were at. IRL Wizard of Oz tornado scene. This video, uploaded by Stormstock, depicts an EF4 in Kansas lift a house straight off of the foundation, just like in the movie Wizard of Oz. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of the Iceberg. Part 2 should be out in the next 1 to 2 weeks. But with that being said, this is KB Weather, out.